Look at this scene. Something big is going to happen really soon. Oh, a big change has been done. And yeah, it may seem like a little bit obvious or minimal, but yeah, that's a big change. And that's exactly how the structure of passive voice works. Go ahead and watch this video to understand why.
Hey, I'm going to explain you passive voice. For you to understand, I will give you both definitions of passive and active voice. Passive voice tells us about what is done to something or someone. On the other hand, active voice tells us more about what someone or something does. I make emphasis on those parts because they make the difference between the two voices. Passive voice centers more about the action that is done to someone or something, and active voice tells more about what someone or something does itself.
In active voice, the subject performs the action or verb on the object. The formula of active voice contains the following elements. The sentence starts with the subject, followed by the verb, and lastly by the object. In passive voice, the object comes before the verb and appears to perform the action. This means the subject of a sentence receives the action instead of performing it. To structure a sentence in passive voice, we have to consider the following elements. The sentence starts with the object, followed by the form of be in its corresponding tense, then by the verb in past participle. No matter the tense, this verb always stays the same, and lastly, by the subject. The main difference between active voice and passive voice is the place of subject and the object in a sentence. In active voice, first we have the subject and then the object. The subject performs the action, the object receives it. In passive voice, they switch places. The object comes before the subject. The object performs the action and the subject receives it.
Now let's move on and check some examples.
Now let's look at some examples of active and passive voice. Gabriel is cooking dinner. This is an example of active voice. Dinner is being cooked by Gabriel. Now this is an example of passive voice. Stephen King wrote The Shining. This is an example of active voice. The Shining was written by Stephen King. This is an example of passive voice. They were painting the house when I arrived. This is an example of active voice. The house was being painted when I arrived. This is an example of passive voice.
There are different tenses that we use, and these ones are the present simple. The formula is or are plus the past participle. The other tense is the present continuous, and the formula is or are being plus past participle. The other tense is past simple, and the formula is was or were plus the past participle. The next tense is the past continuous, and the formula is was or were being plus past participle. The next one is the present perfect, and the formula is has or have been plus past participle. The next one is past perfect, and the formula is had been plus past participle. And the last one is the future simple, which the formula is will be plus the past participle. Notice how all of these formulas include the past participle in it.
It is as simple as that. Now, you are all experts on passive voice. Thank you for watching this video, and we hope that you have learned lots and lots of new things today.